One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. And what I've got here for you today is a beautiful little 1983 Cadillac Seville. And as you can see, it's a true Cadillac because it's missing the piece of plastic there. They all do that, darn it. This here is going to be an exterior review. I'm going to go around this entire car, show you everything. Before we do that, I'm going to give you a quick once around. On this exterior review, that'll be the underneather review too. And when you see the underneather review, yeah, I know I'm making up a word. Just see what's underneath. I'll show you the interior in a second video. I like to split them up to where I can just think exterior, exterior, exterior. So on this quick once around, I'm in a different spot here and I'm going a little bit farther so I can try and cut my shadow out of the car and you can actually see what I'm showing. I kind of did that. So that's the deal. That's your once around of this beautiful Cadillac. It's one or two owner car. I'm just gonna say two. I do know for sure it's one or two, I just don't know which. So two, we'll go with the highest to where anything better, anything difference of a surprise is good for you. Yes, I did get a little tongue tied there. Been a long day, lots of detailing. So, with that in mind, that's your once around. Now let's get down on the ground. Just like that, show you underneath. Now this is going to be a pretty straightforward video. Look at all the plastic still here. Nothing's all ripped apart yet. Got some brush in there. A little bit. Oh, it was parked and a weed grew up in there. Guaranteed. Look at that. Stinking. That's why my hands are all filthy all the time. Doing that kind of stuff. Okay, so really clean, even the bushings there. I'm sure at some point you're gonna upgrade something. You're gonna have a bushing go out or a starter stop. This piece is broken here. I can put it in, make it match up there, but it's got a chunk or something missing there. So at some point you might want to replace that. And I'll show you the underneath here. You can see the pans are just clean as can be. California cars are just nice as can be. I like a 1 and 2 owner California car. Montana, that come off right now. Get rid of the catalytic converter. Yes sirree. Can't do that here. Got a little bit of a damp pan gasket there. Very clean. Even the plastic shielding up in the wheel wells, great condition. Let me show you the last place. Like that, which would be the trunk. Little trunk area. Not all banged up or nothing, in great condition. Look at how clean that muffler actually is. Super clean. Super clean. Okay. That's the underneath. Now with that done, out of the way, me backing up away from the car, I've got pictures on my website, oneownercarguy.com. And other than that, we're going to start looking at this thing and seeing what we got and what's wrong with it and what's not. I'm going to start, let's just start right from the front looking at this car. You need a trim ring. The paint on the hood is very dry, and I'm going to go, you got miscellaneous chips and stuff in here. No, not all rusted out, nothing like that, just little rock chips and stuff. But it's very dry on the top. See here? Smooth to the touch and all that, but it's dry. You'll also notice a few chips on the sides here. This is off a little bit of adjustment on both sides because of the hood struts. And I'll show you on the interior I do the motors. Just trying to think of how I do that. Okay. Like I say, these pieces gone just like on all caddies. He actually had a piece of tape over this one to keep as much of it there as he could. I love to see stuff like that. These pieces, oddly enough, are in great shape. You could just use a paint when you do it, but these will have to be replaced. All of them go. Amazing. I love looking over that ornament from either side. Yes, sirree. Okay, now trim. Let's talk about trim. These cages are pretty easy to find for the other side there. This car has all the trim going down the sides and everything. It's in great shape. I'm going to show you it all. Just kind of give you an idea. This stainless trim going down here is just awesome. Now the back, same thing. That piece is gone. And you're going to have to buy it. This one is actually gone too. So, and to be clear, both sides. And that really gives it a nicer look too, to have them pieces. Now I'll tell you something really weird that I can't get over. I don't know how Cadillac got away with, probably the length of the car or something, but look at that bumper and the way everything is. I guess they just brought the whole car design back to the bumper, and they updated the designs for the bumper by this year. Whereas the bumpers in the older cars, like, here's a Mercedes Euro bumper, pretty rare. Look how it's nice and tucked in. Versus that's how the American ones looked, like a park bench and you can sit on it. So my point is, Cadillac did really good design on these bumpers, and it's all tucked up in there. I like it. Okay, going down the sides, ding. Fading in here, especially on the arches that come out that the sun catches. This side is worse faded than the other side, and there's a thing right there I'm going to show you. I'm just going back to the front. You can look down this side and see it's nice and pretty dang straight, but fading in here gets worse. The car needs paint, let's just put it that way. And there's a little gouge right there, like he got something in a parking lot or something. The pimple out right there. If that makes any sense. You can see that, I'm sure. Rocker panels, all there, and beautiful, nice and shiny. Hubcaps, I'll tell you what, great. One hubcap could use being taken off and straightened out a bit. It has a dink in it. This one has a dink, but it's just a little tinky dinky. A dinky dinky. Where'd you come up with that? I don't know. Okay, so it's great. It's great. Got dust on this thing already from sitting here. Water spots, and that's it. This chrome is in great shape. Mirror needs a little couple dollar mirror. I like these things. The turn indicators, they flash when your lights are flashing. Okay, coming up and over the top. It's dry because it's just set in the, look at that dust from that road already. But it's in great shape. A couple little chips and a little mark there. Miscellaneous chips. Little patina spots there. But it's just dry and needs paint. Now I don't know if this here's, well, I don't really know where my camera stopped there, but I don't know if this stuff is factory, because these cuts make me think he added it for kind of an extra effect on it. And what really made me think it was this one, maybe. I don't know if it's that one. I don't think it's original. I think he added that. It's like an extra Vogue package. Your window sweeps here are in great condition, by the way. A couple little marks in the weather stripping like that. Okay, piece of the Seville logo flew off while we were cleaning it up. I showed you them parts. Small crack in this light. And I think this might have a piece that actually comes down here and drops, and it's one or two pieces there. I'm not 100% sure how that works. All this rubber and molding in your bumper is in great shape. I'm sure you'll find a smudge here or there. In fact, that one is completely missing. But other than that, it's in great shape. Little marks here and there on the car. Paint's dry on the top surfaces. That's all there is to say about it. Rear defrost window, if you can see the lines. Soft ray, flow light, solid, tempered and heated. Yes, sirree. Okay, so now going down this side, all your stainless is in great shape. All in here. It's just all beautiful. And that's what I really like about these one owner and two owner California cars. Just clean. Now the paint sometimes will take a toll being outside. These holes here are from your cage surround that's not there. These wheels look good. Now I'll tell you, he was Michelin man. And this has got a Michelin MX4 on it. Stinking Mercedes tire. And this has got a Michelin, see, it's a little wore down, MX4. Okay, so those two match, but this one's taken a little more wear or is older. I believe he replaced them at different times because this is a good tire. It's a Toyo Premium Touring. Great shape. And actually, I don't have a compressor here today, and they could use a little air. This is a nice tire. It's a Kingstar though, but it's got little titties on the side and everything, man. Plenty of tread, you name it. But it's got a mismatched set. The front two match and the back two don't. So, going on with showing you this side. I think it's in great shape. Ding here. Very not dinged up car, if it makes any sense. Some of the chrome on the, or chrome tape is peeling on them pieces. Honestly, when you're restoring it, these pieces here, you can just take them off and you can put those brand new on the car for like, I don't know, 150 bucks at the most. Just looks a lot better. Ding there. Same one that's on a Trans Am, actually. Like the one in front of that green Mercedes. Look at SL. Okay, so that is pretty much getting to be the exterior, except I want to disclose this window. See these little teeth up here? I don't know if you can see. It's not, and I didn't want to just silicone it and whatever. It's an easy fix and needs to be done. Okay, besides little dings and chips here, not dings, chips here, stuff like that. This mirror, great shape. Little light. You'd really have to be looking hard to see any pitting there, but it's light startage. Startage! Where'd you get that word? I don't know. Rocker panels, great shape. These two hubcaps, great shape. And now I'll walk around as I think about if I showed you everything and such. Ooh. Ding here, and a few dings in this. So I'll be up front about anything I see. That's the only dings I've seen or damage on any of the rocker panel. Hard to see from most angles. Okay, so what you're getting here is this. It's an older car. It's not all restored. It's as classic as it gets. Some like the Bustleback back, some don't like the Bustleback back. You don't like it? That one will be on my website. Nice non-Bustleback back. Non-Bustleback back. Okay, so, great car. Awesome car. It's in good shape and needs a paint job. It's the most paint job and the little plastic pieces in the bumpers as any of them. And a couple little pieces like this here, I just noticed from a ways away. He bumped into something a little bit there with his thing, and God, that looks good. The car runs great. You know, I've got some stinking tape on that. Now, how did I get? No clue. So we didn't even really detail it right, but it's for sale. Yeah, that's pretty much the deal. So, if you want a neat car that you really ain't got a lot of work to do on, or you know what you got when you get done doing the work, and somebody ain't put Bondo all over it and fixed all kinds of rust, and you're buying somebody else's big issue, well, this is it. This old guy took care of it, and there's little things inside that you're going to see that you're going to be like, wow, he took the time to do that, etc. Thanks for watching. One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com. Call me, Nathan. Call me Nathan, yeah. 406-642-9602. Beautiful car. I'm going to do the interior here. And if you're watching the full video, it's going to come up right now. If you're not, well, give me a day or so and it'll be up right after. I'll combine them in about a week. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you. Cansoup.com.